Yasiel, Puig and Cody Bellinger flexed their muscles. Chris Taylor flashed some leather. Then the Los Angeles Dodgers got a lift from ace Clayton Kershaw out of the bullpen to finish off the Milwaukee Brewers and return to the World Series. Puig broke open a tight game with a 3-run homer in the 6th inning. Taylor robbed Christian Yelich with a super catch and the Dodgers took Game 7 of the NL Championship Series with a 5-2-1 win on Saturday night. It's off to Fenway Park for a showdown against the Boston Red Sox in Game 1 of the World Series on Tuesday. Los Angeles hasn't won the World Series since 1988. The Dodgers and Red Sox have met once before in the World Series, back in 1916 with Boston beating Brooklyn behind a big game from pitcher Babe Ruth. Kenley Jansen tossed 1 1/3 scoreless innings before yielding to Kershaw in the 9th. The 3-time Cy Young Award winner, pitching on 2 days of rest after starting Game 5, tossed a perfect inning and finished off the Brewers by striking out Mike Moustakas. Kershaw's teammates mobbed Kershaw near the mound after the final out, and the celebration was just beginning for manager Dave Roberts and the Dodgers. They've talked about having unfinished business after losing Game 7 of the World Series last year to the Houston Astros. Now the Dodgers have made baseball's final series of the year in back-to-back seasons for the first time since 1977-78. The Brewers had their chances against rookie starter Walker Buehler, a 24-year-old right-hander who navigated through trouble over 4 2/3 innings. He allowed 6 hits, including a home run in the first by Yelich that made it 1-0. Yelich looked like he would get to the Dodgers again in the 5th with Lorenzo Cain on second with 2 outs. The MVP candidate hit a high, hard liner to left that seemed destined to fall in for a double. Running at full speed to his left, Taylor extended his glove hand high in the air just as the ball settled into the middle of the inning. Taylor reversed course and ran excitedly back to the dugout, screaming, "Let's go!" The Dodgers, they waited for lights-out left-hander Josh Hader to leave the game to get their bats going again. Brewers manager Craig Counsell inserted Hader into the game in the 3rd after starter Jolas Chasson gave up a 2-run homer to Cody Bellinger in the 2nd for a 2-1 lead for the Dodgers. Hader tossed 3 shutout innings, striking out 4 being pulled after 31 pitches. Milwaukee's vaunted bullpen scuffled in the 6th. Puig's 3-run shot off reliever Jeremy Jeffress quieted the breathless, screaming Brewers fans at Miller Park. The excitable outfielder raised both arms as he rounded second, wiggling his fingers skyward to mimic the Brewers' trademark celebration move. Manny Machado, the object of non-stop boos from Milwaukee fans, obliged with the same gesture as he watched from the dugout steps. Bellinger raised his right arm and pointing to his biceps as he rounded third after his homer. The mighty Dodgers, who had an NL best 235 homers, outslugged the Brewers, who were second in the league with 218. The loss ended a remarkable year for the Brewers. A late surge led by Yelich lifted Milwaukee from 5.5 games out of the NL Central lead on August 28-1 win short of the franchise's second World Series appearance. An American League team in 1982, the Brewers lost the series in 7 games that year to the St. Louis Cardinals. Game 7 against the Dodgers was the first at home for the franchise, coming 36 years to the day after losing the 7th game to the Cardinals in the series. Same result on Saturday, but with Yelich and first baseman Jesus Aguilar emerging as offensive cornerstones, and a deep well of young pitching in the majors, the Brewers figure to be a team to beat again in the National League in 2019. They'll have to dethrone the Dodgers.